Once upon a time, in a green valley surrounded by rivers, there lived a 22-year-old young man named Daniel. Daniel was hardworking, but he was never patient. He wanted quick results in everything, whether it was work, relationships, or even learning. Whenever something took time, he became angry and gave up. Because of this, he often failed and felt frustrated with life. One day, Daniel went to visit his uncle in the countryside. His uncle was an old farmer who lived a simple, peaceful life. Daniel noticed that his uncle spent hours sitting under a big tree in the garden, watering it, touching its trunk, and sometimes just looking at it silently. Curious, Daniel asked, "Uncle, why do you waste so much time with this tree? It doesn't give you fruit or flowers." His uncle smiled and replied, "Come with me tomorrow morning, I will show you something." The next morning, his uncle handed Daniel a small seed and said, "Plant this in the soil, then water it every day. But remember, you must not stop, even if you don't see any change." Daniel was impatient, but he agreed. Days passed, weeks passed, and months went by. Daniel watered the seed daily, but nothing appeared. He became restless and said to his uncle, "This is useless. Nothing is happening." His uncle calmly replied, "Keep going. Trust the process." Finally, after a whole year, a tiny green sprout pushed out of the ground. Daniel's eyes filled with joy. He shouted, "Uncle, it finally grew." His uncle looked at him and said, "This is the lesson. The roots were growing deep underground all this time, even though you could not see them. Without strong roots, no tree can stand tall. Life is the same. Your efforts are never wasted, even if you don't see results immediately." At that moment, Daniel understood. He realized that patience is not about waiting, it's about trusting that growth is happening, even when it's invisible. From that day, he stopped rushing and started living with patience. Slowly, his life began to change. He became calmer, more focused, and more successful because he now understood the power of steady effort. Moral of the story: true growth takes time. Just like a tree needs deep roots before it can rise, our efforts need patience before results appear.